when an organization is going through a layoff or a merge or unfortunately, and this is the hard conversation because then it gets into user privacy issues. Are there people who, you're going to move out of the organization? Well, then are they a higher threat to your organization? So how do you, as the CEO, as the CIO, as the CISO, monitor those particular people? Can't tell you how many times I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
An example is years ago, the OPM breach comes to mind, right? So the OPM breach, it happened because there was a contractor who sold it to a contractor, and a contractor in the US leveraged a contractor in Brazil to do
Wow.
on call phone support, totally unsecure network. That was swiped by some folks in China,
Yeah.
right? But the whole process there of how that contractor said, "Oh well, government's not going to pay us enough money to do this ourselves, so we're going to have to outsource it at a really cheap rate," and the government didn't have a clue. So that kind of process, you've got to think about who am I putting in the driver's seat? What business decisions am I making that are going to impact the people who are accessing the data? We're not going to be accessing the data anymore. And what's that risk look like? So that threat profile I mentioned earlier, it's very key to be able to look at it that way and understand how that works, because you could be, everything is great, everything is wonderful, and drive yourself off a cliff and not even know it.